It's like I know how that is though. You know what I mean? I'm at towards the end of my transition period, man. I'm actually chilling, eating some very exquisite food while I'm on my break. Mm. Yeah, I know where it is though. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna be here, but hell, 20 minutes tops. That's I'm lucky. Prosperity TV is back on the way though, man. Turd Dome is back. Um, for real this time though. We been back, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, we been back. I just have not had the time to do proper analysis. Yeah, I can get on here like bullshit a little bit, say things tongue in cheek, but like in terms of the way I do my material, I do my homework, do my research on things before I start talking, I haven't had the time appropriate. And if you read the title, you know I know what the motherfucker going on around here. Battle rap has set itself on fire since I've been gone. And it's so much shit with a capital F that for real, all jokes aside, I don't feel comfortable back rolling out content, rolling out episodes on a regular until I play catch up. Because there's a whole rack of shit I don't have complete explanations for. And if I'm going to get on here and talk with you guys and do content, I need to know more than you guys. I don't need to know the same amount of information you know. Otherwise, y'all can just talk amongst yourselves. You know what I mean? So it would behoove me to get some more info on all of this nut shit that's going on right now. Um, who should I start with? Who should I start with? I don't. All right, we'll start with like champion of the year and shit like that. Let's start there. I don't see how the hell y'all expect me to keep that going. Because at this point, I'd have to make a decision. We're either going to do champion of the year, street champion of the year, like we're gonna put out the rankings and then put out rankings and then put out final rankings in like late January, and I'm going to abandon all of the news, or we can continue the news coverage, and I will catch y'all in January, and I'm just going to pop up with final rankings for all the following awards. Because at this rate, and my new job situation, man, training. I got 10 hour a day training, 5 days. Now, for the amount of money that they're giving me for this training, bro, the training will not be interrupted for any reason at all. You feel me? So I don't know because again, January is my deadline. Lord willing, I just get a bunch of free time opened up once I finish here and I, go to my actual location. It's gonna be tough for me to do both accurately. Because the whole point of this is all of this is pointless if it's not gonna be done right. Um, so and then there's two awards in particular that I need as much help as I can get. Street Champion of the Year and Champion of the Year. I'm gonna be honest. As far as most improved, Oppa is like a is an unwritten lock for most improved battle of the year. I feel as though in December when the I forgot what the name of that card is, but there's card. Yeah, I know the card I'm talking about. Is going down in December. As long as he does good net, like when I say good, I mean on par with his Rum Nitty performance or better. He's running away with that. Oppa's been absolutely outstanding this year. Looks like a completely different person. Um, I can't think of anybody right now who's got an overwhelmingly large gap between their body of work from 12 months ago to now. So, but all the rest of them awards, bro, this gonna be hell. Champion of the year, street champion of the year. It's gonna be hell. Streets are on fire right now. The big leagues are on fire right now. You know, it's gonna take me a whole team of cats trying to figure that out. Um, let's move on. I know Verb is at the top of everyone's list, which is number one headline topics. Um, my comeback episode was going to be on Verb announcing that after his battle with Mickey Fats, he's going to be retiring subsequently. Y'all know Verb and did not say anything that simple and that clean. You know, he said chains will finally be lifted. And he's going to do this battle in particular his way. He said, "Fuck y'all," literally. And that's more within his right. You know, dude has served a long time here. He's a veteran, but say what you want about Verb in terms of how he carries his battle rap business, or how he carries his personal business, or how he carries himself personally. Um, on a battle rap tip, though, I think that what he said, the chains are finally lifted, and I ain't gonna say regrettingly, but like kind of unwittingly so said, man, I am happy. Like he had to convince the people that were watching him that he was happy for the time that he was allocated in battle rap. You know, and I get it though. It's from a sense of like, yeah, I am happy for what this sport has done for me, but it will always be more overwhelming thoughts and feelings that are negative for what the sport has costed me. What the sport may has, things that I did not like, negative experiences in the sport. And just for Verb going out on his own terms, for a guy who's taking as many risks with his face card in his hometown, his face card amongst his peers in battle, his face card amongst his peers in the business, you know, to live to see that moment and go out on his terms and do whatever he really so pleases, man. A Verb he was in a movie, you know. That's huge. It's huge. That's residual checks, man. That's huge. Verb's got talent. You can clearly tell by how he behaves. He's got to be smart. Anybody who behaves like this and ain't smart will be dead or dead broke at this point. So I'm not really worried about his future endeavors in terms of like, is he still going to be able to maintain what he's got? Absolutely. Absolutely. If he's full of shit and he's been bluffing the whole time, we're going to find out. This is up to you to put food on the table after you stop making the purchases. But I think he more than deserves to go out on his own terms, man. It's just not even a conversation. I just kind of feel like it's something telltale about the fact that he has to like be convincing that he is actually appreciative and happy for his time here. For as much fun as this is supposed to be, as lively and as moving art wise as battle rap is supposed to be, there's a whole lot of baggage. And the baggage right now is like turning on itself. Like battle rap baggage is just every single time something great happens is two horrible things that come right after that. And that's kind of what we combating right now. Like motherfucker can't get out their own way. And because again, he going out with a bang, man. Yeah, he got one battle left, but guess what? When he leaves, he's saying, I'm taking a couple motherfuckers with me. You understand me? I'm taking P, this little black ass. P don't even stay. I'm taking his ass down with me. Because he take this conversation. You know? And let me tell you something. I don't have no problem with Verb taping the conversation. I don't. I don't know where y'all from. I don't know how you handle your obstacles. I don't know what trade y'all got in the streets for real. I have no clue. But if you are cut from the cloth that I'm cut from, if you share the same street trades as me, then you understand when you're talking to an individual like in a Verb, there's about anywhere from a 50 to a 70% chance that you're going to get recorded, depending on what you're talking about. And that's why you should also be very careful about what you discuss with a guy like a Verb over the phone. A guy like a Verb, if he's looking to keep what you're saying confidential, he's more than likely going to try to get you to meet up in person. And most guys who go a little bit of extra step to keep things confidential, that's normally because they don't mind uh, breaking that confidential trust. And when they're not going to break it, they go to the extra mile and let you know, like, hey, no, I'm with you on this, and keep this here between us. He one of them kind of dudes. No matter what is or is not in his background, he is easily one of those kinds of dudes. Um, and shame on P. Of course, he don't know no better. I don't think P don't know shit. P is about as green as a motherfucking green pea. Um, he don't know shit. You cannot be a part of a corporate staff talking like that. And if he doesn't see himself as a corporate staff, as like a fourth or a fifth to Beasley and Smack, then he's an idiot. He shouldn't be up there. I don't give a fuck what kind of history he's got with what kind of battlers. If he doesn't know that, he shouldn't be up there. This is a multi-million-dollar operation. For fuck's sake. It's a multi-million-dollar operation. You just cannot get caught with your foot in your mouth like that. Do y'all know I can bet a salary, I can bet a bottom dollar, I can bet the house that Smack has said some of the most outlandish, disrespectful, belittling, you name it. Just in terms of conversation about those who work for him and the artists who battle on his platform. I'm sure he has said some of the most horrible shit in the book, some of the most heartless, insensitive. You know what I mean? I'm not doubting that in the slightest. In fact, I'm betting on it. I'm betting the spread upward on that. The thing is that Smack, again, cut from a different cloth. The street trade that Smack has under his belt allows him to see past blemishes. Meaning, I'm not going to go and say anything derogatory, definitive, um, um, anything that could spark any sort of controversy. It's not going to be placed on anybody's tape, or it's not going to be placed anywhere where anyone could potentially tape it. It ain't going to happen. And if it does, because if it does, I'm going to have to go and do something very extreme measures in order to combat that. And that's all I'm going to say on that matter. Because once somebody's got you on tape, you really only got one option. And we're not going to talk about that because that's not what this show was about. So the bottom line is when you're running a legitimate business that's as lucrative, as popular as URL, mistakes like these are no go. Completely unacceptable, to say the least. Completely unacceptable. Um, if they don't see it that way, shame on them. That'll be the beginning of the end for real this time. Because that means they've got real holes in their armor. Their coalition, the people that hold down their company and handle their company's business on a day-to-day basis, they're not equipped. And they will fall. They will fall. Because I don't know how long P's been down with them, but this is some first year on the job shit, if you ask me. Some first year on the job shit. How in the fuck am I a stranger to everybody in this scenario? But I would know to never say no shit like that to Aver. If I'm gonna think about saying it, the nigga better be standing in front of me. Where I can clearly see if a motherfucker wearing a wire, he recording on the phone or something. I mean, bro, I'm sure Aver's got a stack of tapes in several different places. He the kind of nigga, he just keep shit on deck. Wait for motherfucker to get out of line. He just keep some shit on you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, y'all got to be smarter than this. And that's the thing about being a part of the machine, a part of the system, and being a player in the system. There's no freedom for the guy that works for the system to retaliate on this. No freedom. Nothing you can do. That's why I'm saying he can't be there. If they're going to succeed, he can't be there, or they're going to have to find another role for him until he figures out how to play the game. Because again, this is detrimental. This is no. You know what I mean? No exceptions, no ifs, ands, or buts. This is no. Um, and that's kind of how that's gonna go, bro. Like that's just still unfolding. The flames are still being fanned on that. So I'm gonna leave it be for now. But I am going to touch back on everything, man. I'm gonna spin back on everything. I'm gonna try to make time as much content as I can. Because the interest is dying in the actual sports. People are more tapped into the news right now than ever. But the sport, the battles, the matchups, that shit's dying. We got to breathe some more life into that. You know, DNA tried to help with Halloween Havoc, and that helped. But it seems like ever since those battles came out, you guys talked about them, did your reviews and stuff. Now we back on BS, man. Like, let's clean this shit up. All my people who have large followings, you got big voices and shit. Let's clean this shit up. Lead these people back in the direction they're supposed to be in, man. And let's close the year with a bang. Let's not fuck up the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? December's gonna be right here on this Friday. Let's close this year out with a bang, man. Let's have a legendary 2023. Let's not fuck up all this progress we done made, man. God bless y'all. We'll be back.